Welcome,
Hey,
everyone.
everyone.
Everyone,
So, as ever, we have Miguel and Maggie here with us. How are you guys doing? Are you already tired or still standing strong?
a bit of both,
A
maybe.
bit of both. All right.
Yeah, I'm still holding strong. 75%, but we're still going.
Well, it's good. We're almost there. So we're almost about to kick off. I think the last stage. I was about to say the first stage.
The first stage,
Yeah.
you wish, Leon, right? Because to start all over again.
Well, next year. And I guess just before we start, I think it's time to close what has been this third stage. And Miguel, I give the floor to you to kick this off.
Yeah, let's go. So it was 2 long weeks of work for all of you and for us as well. So I'd just like to say congratulations for making this far. Congratulations to all the teams for getting here. We've just officially finished stage 3. The bell has rang. There's nothing else to do. It's been 2 exciting weeks. And well, it's a truly great achievement to get to this point. However, it's easy to forget what happened these last 2 weeks, right, Leon? So
Yeah.
Can you refresh our memories about that?
Yeah. So these last 2 weeks we focused on cycling, and we had 3 challenges, and they were really different challenges. So one was literally paving the way towards safer cities, and here it was mostly a computer vision problem where, well, you try to map basically how safe are the roads in the city of Lisbon based on images. Then we had predicting the demand for shared bicycles in the city of Medellin, where basically it was more, let's say, of a time series / optimization problem. And then we have the missing links closing the circuit in existing cycle networks, where it was more of a geographical optimization problem, if you can call it like that. We had one workshop, which was to help you a bit with the computer vision problem at hand, which was smart traffic with computer vision by Siemens. And then we had around 6 mentoring sessions, but I saw that there were already some more requests for last-minute mentoring sessions after we already did this presentation. So this number actually might be a bit higher. Yeah, so what will happen now? Basically, we will have the evaluations finished by the 20th May. We will have 27 jury members as ever that will be evaluating everything that you've submitted. And then we will announce the leaderboard on the 22nd of May. So that's within 1 week, where first we will talk a bit with mentors and jury of how this whole stage went. And then we will jump into the announcement of the winner and talk a bit talk a bit with the winner and how the stage went for them. But before we jump on into finishing the session, we also had some activities, and maybe I'll give the floor to our wonderful Maggie.
Thank you, Leon. So on stage 3, we have the Eve game on Discord. One of the questions was a very typical one. So if you can have dinner with anyone from the technology fields, I was not surprised that Bill Gates and Elon Musk were the top answers. They're awesome humans, so it makes a ton of sense. If you could visit any place in the world, I was very surprised to see that most teams chose very cold places, like from Moscow to Mars. Yes, some of our teams want to go to Mars, so it's amazing.
Even though that's another world.
With you. Yeah. And then we are very happy to see that a lot of you are interested in continuing to participate in technology social projects. So I give you here 3 great projects you can look up after WDL is done. So Omdina projects, Data Science for Social Good Portugal, and Google Tulip. And finally, one of our last questions was, if you could choose your dream job today, what would it be? And we have a very diverse group. So we have travel bloggers, we have chef in Gordon Ramsay's, we have a Jedi, we have a photographer in National Geographic, and we have coach analytics, sporting presidents, like congratulations to all the sportingists listening to me, and work on a European Space Agency. So a lot of entrepreneurs here and a lot of great dreams. I think this is, now I have a special guest. I let Leon present it.
Yeah. So now we have a special guest of it, that is Danielle Ferrari from Basecone. I mean, I don't think he needs a big introduction because actually I will try to ask him to talk a bit about what he does at Basecone and also what is Basecone. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing?
Hello, Leon. How are you?
I hope I'm not interrupting too much your weekend to talk a bit
Not
with
a
us for a
problem.
couple of minutes. Danielle, before we start a bit, maybe can you tell us a bit about Basecone and what you do there and what's your role?
Okay, so Basecone is a tax account company in the Walters Clear division. What we do is like extract entity information from invoices that the accountants need to create on accounting systems. So we automate this job for them to make life easier.
Interesting. And what are some of the data science challenges that you guys face, or what's the thing that makes you so passionate about what you do at Basecone?
The biggest problem there is to identify the document itself, right? Sometimes it's easy, it's a PDF file. Sometimes someone with an invoice from like a restaurant that you take a picture from to your phone to get a refund from your company. So it's a very challenging problem in deep learning and visual computer vision. That's very nice. And also the necessity of accounting for different companies are very particular. And one of our challenges is to recommend to the accounting where put that invoice on, how to use that invoice to the company. So this is a very complicated way. Every country has this different way. Every company has a particular way to do that. So it's a very challenging recommendation system that we have to build.
Okay, and maybe if you could just one like real tough problem that you faced at Basecone that you solved and that you're proud of, which one would it be?
I am new there, but I think the biggest problem that I joined was organization, data organization and documentation of experiments. And this usually is not something that data science and machine engineer people like to do, right? That document everything and make sure that everything is there to be useful. So I think this was my first challenge, organize everything and propose a data lake, training pipelines and everything. So now we can build this. And that's my job there, build everything so that in data sciences and machine learning and people can use the data that we have there and do explorations and get new ideas.
Perfect. And so why did you guys decide to partner with World Data League?
I think it's nice to contribute. We do other steps. The company has a division in Netherlands, and we have this mentality of contribute as where we can, right, help everything. And since that accounting is not something that everybody's worried about, but we saw that the tech that we use can use for smart cities, because usually you can identify and recognize entities in any kind of document, right? Contracts for rent or information for banks, information for the city. So if you can automate this and people can use more electronic in documents instead of using papers and the kind of stuff, I think it's a good way to help.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. And we really do appreciate all the help that you guys also bring to World Data League and making it this first edition happen. Yeah. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want to leave any last words.
Take for the invite. I think the event is awesome, and let's next year do another one.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, Danielle.
See
you in a bit.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So with that small little interview, now we can just before we leave for our break, there's just the usual thank you to all the partners. And yeah, you heard from one of them, and in the previous sessions you could have heard from some other ones, but that's all the ones that made this happen financially wise, or in terms of data, or in terms of challenges, because because they really spent a lot of resources in helping us. So yeah, a big thank you to all of them. Besides that, we have some technical partners and also some cool perks that are being offered, and also thanks to those for making also a better experience for all the participants in this competition. So now we're going to jump to the break. It's a really short break. You can hit the lounge if you would like, if join a table topic if you would like and talk to any of the participants, but we will be back in really short time at 2:26 GMT +1 time, and see you in a bit.